What's up, YouTube? The PokeGamer here. As some of you might know me from my other channel, I am also known as Team Deception 09. I just kind of wanted to, do an introduction with my new name on here, because I don't think many people are going to actually know me as my other channel name, or at least the ones that subscribe to me through other means other than the shout out I'm going to give myself for my other channel. So I mean, whatever. Anyways, I kind of wanted to make this little sort of introduction video regarding the Let's Plays that I'm going to do, as well as other things. So the first thing I kind of wanted to cover is my name is Kyle. I know that some Let's Players don't like to actually put their names out there, and I don't know why that might be. It really doesn't matter as long as they don't have their last names. And I mean, seriously, you could be someone's neighbor named Kyle or whatever, and it really doesn't matter. But yeah, my name's Kyle. I'm 22, going to be, I guess, 23 in June. I've been doing YouTube for quite a while now. I started up a YouTube channel in 2007. It didn't work out very well, so I tried again in 2009, and that has gotten over 1,000 subs so far. For those of you who are actually coming over from that channel, I do thank you guys for sticking with that channel for as long as you have. And if this channel actually takes off, I actually would hope that you guys would support this channel and stay with me through the long run as well, because I'd really like to make this channel, really good, or big, or popular, or just something extra for you guys to watch whenever I'm unable to do Yu-Gi-Oh videos on that other channel. So that's kind of directed at them. Anyways, let's kind of get into the 2 points that I kind of have on this image here, because it's part of the reasons why I'm doing this video. So the first thing here is the Let's Plays. What I said here was Let's Plays that you will most likely see me be doing are Pokemon related games until there's nothing left for me to do Let's Plays on. This means that it's most likely going to only be Pokemon games up until I run out of Pokemon games that I actually want to do Let's Plays on. And I continue on here to say, in which case it'll just come down to a game that I choose to play. However, I may also choose to do a random Let's Play before I run out of Pokemon games to do Let's Plays on. What that usually means, or not usually, but what it actually means is, if I decide to, like whenever I finish one of my Pokemon Let's Plays, I may actually do a Let's Play on a different game that's completely not Pokemon related, and do that instead to kind of help prolong the Pokemon Let's Plays. That way I don't do them all and just run out immediately. But I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do that or not. It's just a possibility. So, as for other things regarding the like the Let's Play shit, other information you might want to know is I might actually take suggestions. However, I'm going to kind of have to limit it to DS and Game Boy Advance only. The reason for that is I had the Dolphin emulator, which is the GameCube and Wii emulator, on my laptop before, and it did not work out very well. I also have the Project 64, I believe the emulator is called. I had that on the mini notebook that I have, and it played fine for a while, but there were minor glitching errors with the emulators and like how it played. And then, like, after a while it just started to lag out, and it really just was kind of a pain in the ass. So both of those emulators really just don't like me anymore, and so that's why I'm going to have to limit it to Game Boy Advance and DS, at least for now, until I can find either a way to emulate those other emulators and other games to a higher quality extent, I guess is a good way to put it. So, I mean, I kind of wanted to just add that little tidbit on there before, anyone suggests something like Super Smash Bros. Brawl, or, stuff like that. I know there are a lot of other ways to actually do those videos, but I don't actually have a Wii or an Xbox or whatever, and I don't have a way to record them, so, I mean, I'm kind of poor like a lot of other people in the United States, or in the world in general. I mean, whatever. The second point on here, for this image that I have up here, is Wi-Fi battles. This is another thing that might help prolong the Pokemon Let's Plays. I'm gonna kind of read what it says here. If for some reason the image is too small whenever this gets up on YouTube. It is only recently that I've been able to figure out how to use an emulator to connect to the Wi-Fi, thus allowing me to be able to record and maybe even commentate Wi-Fi battles. I cannot guarantee that I will do Wi-Fi battles often, but I will try to bring my viewers some Wi-Fi battles from time to time. It's true though that I would like to do them as often as I do Let's Play videos, but it's not likely. Regarding this, I've actually tested it a few times. I've tried a few interesting things as well. It's actually worked rather well. I record with Camtasia, and there are ways of speeding up the video as well as adding background music and stuff if I don't feel like commentating. I mean, it's pretty easy for me. I've tried it with one of my friend's battle videos. The emulator kind of, like, the way I'm going to be doing my Wi-Fi battling is probably through my actual DS. I don't have an Ace card or whatever, but because of PokeTech, it is possible for me to upload my battle video onto the thing, or just upload it in general to the global link, and it'll give me a battle video. Like, it'll give me an ID for that video, and what I can do is I can take that and put it on the emulator because I can connect to the Wi-Fi, and I can download that video off of the global link, I guess, or whatever, however you want to put it, and it'll show up on my emulator. The problem with it is if I'm not fast enough to get into the thing and either save it into my verse recorder or whatever, then it becomes a problem. But like, I've been able to do it multiple times, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem, and it should be something that I'm able to do. Unless I can figure out a way to make it a little easier, like if I get an Ace card or something at some point, and I learn how to use that to an extent that it's like, okay, you know, whatever, then, I mean, there's that. I'm also considering getting a, how is it called, a 3DS capture card at one point, assuming that I get a job anytime soon. I'm trying, trust me. But yeah, that's another thing that I might end up doing, which will actually help with probably my last Pokemon Let's Play whenever I get to that point. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything. I covered the Wi-Fi battles, I've covered the Let's Plays. I don't think there's really anything specific about me personally that people want to know. If there is, feel free to ask. Like, I don't really care. If it's whatever. So yeah, I hope that everyone that came from my other channel will stick with me through the long run, and those of you who come to this channel through other means will continue to support me through, you know, the whole thing, because the last time I tried doing one of these channels, it didn't really work out that well. But I'd like to make this channel rather big, and I'd like to see it actually become very successful. So yeah, if you want to do that, it will be a big help to share the videos. Liking the videos will show that you actually, you know, enjoy my content, and, you know, if you're not subscribed, then subscribe. I mean, you know, all the other happy stuff. So yeah, for those of you who feel like, you know, showing a huge amount of support already, feel free to share this video, like it, and if you haven't already, subscribe, because, you know, and just subscribe. I mean, it's going to be a big help for this. So yeah, all that other happy stuff. And oh, another thing I'm going to kind of cover regarding Let's Plays, I've already decided my first Let's Play. It is going to be Pokemon Fire Red. I'm going to be doing pretty much the remakes of each generation. So the way it's probably going to work is Fire Red, then I might do Heart Gold or Soul Silver. I don't know if it's either that or I'm going to do Crystal, and then I'm going to do Emerald, because there's no, like, even more new remake of that. And then I'm going to do you know, the whole, it's going to go in order from generation, I'll just put it that way. There's pretty much your spoiler. I really don't care. I mean, it's just something for people to look forward to. So yeah, that's about everything. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe, and please do show support, because I'd really like to make this an actual thing. So yeah, peace, guys.